For far too long, Belize has been trying to avert the negative impacts that the clearing of the Chiquibull forest can cause, especially during hurricanes when the open landscape is more prone to landslides. But while we fight to keep that portion of our country pristine, closer to civilization, we are committing the same transgressions when we clear away land that holds equal importance, the grander scheme, such as in ecology.
If we begin to lose what we have in the marine environment and in the terrestrial environment, that industrial base that tourism offers will start to fade away. If you remove jaguars and pumas, you'll have an explosion in some of the animals that they feed on. Yeah. And if you start to have an explosion in those populations, then whatever those populations eat will become depleted, and the whole system begins to fall apart.
Dr. Omar Figueroa, a jaguar and puma expert, shared with us recently how very important it is for us to develop sustainably and with balance, so that every other component of life can thrive in their own right. To allow for one more than the other, in this case, agriculture, will throw off the balance that preserves even human life, Figueroa says.
Now, agriculture is extremely important for our country, but at the same time, we need to understand that if we don't pay attention to the ecology of our natural systems, we will be doing a disservice to the very same population that we're trying to protect.
When wildlife is displaced because of encroachments on their natural habitats, those animals become problematic to the cattle and domesticated animals within the same areas that take over their spaces. And that puts a burden on the Belize Zoo, which has to find the space to cater to these animals' needs.
The zoo over several years has acquired land beyond its perimeter, several hundred acres to shore up to provide a buffer, kind of a haven for animals that get displaced elsewhere. And so we are part of a coalition of NGOs and governmental partners that are working to preserve this corridor, not only for the wildlife, but for the humans, for the communities in this area. You know, it preserves ecosystem services, it provides tourism, it provides resource extraction. So people that want to hunt legally, want to extract timber legally and so on, and they have the traditional uses for the forest, those will stand because they go away once you have agriculture encroaching. But if the forest stands, everybody can benefit.
When we spoke 2 weeks ago with Director of the Institute of Archaeology, Dr. Melissa Badillo, on the occasion of International Day of Archaeology, she revealed that that field of study, so important to tourism, also has a problem with agricultural encroachments.
There's a lot of agriculture development in the country, and it poses a big challenge for us because it means that land is being cleared, and sometimes irrespective of whatever is on the property. From recent surveys that we've been able to do with LiDAR, the use of LiDAR technology, we see that Maya mounds are scattered across almost the entire country of Belize. So without a doubt, there has to be some destruction, but we are striving to get to that balance.
News 5 tried to get the Minister of Agriculture, Abelardo Mai, to comment on this issue today, but he was engaged in meetings. Reporting for News 5, I'm Marion Ali.